Welcome. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and eerie aspects of pop culture, the uncanny predictions made by The Simpsons. What started as a lighthearted family comedy has slowly evolved into something much more profound. For decades, The Simpsons has kept us laughing, but beyond its comedy, it's managed to make predictions about the future that seem eerily accurate. From political shifts to technological advances, The Simpsons has presented scenarios that have left many wondering if there's more to these predictions than just coincidence. How did the show predict Donald Trump's presidency, a global flu pandemic, or even the rise of artificial intelligence? Is there something hidden within the colorful world of Springfield, or are these simply uncanny coincidences? With 2025 just around the corner, some of the most unsettling predictions the show has made are starting to feel all too real. Are we heading into a future that's been mapped out by the show's writers? Or is there a deeper message that we've yet to fully grasp? Since its debut in 1989, The Simpsons has become more than just a TV show. It's a cultural institution, transcending generations and borders with its unique blend of humor and social commentary. The show has been on the air for over 3 decades, with more than 700 episodes, making it the longest-running animated series in television history. Through its satirical portrayal of Springfield's chaotic streets and its eccentric family members, Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, the show has captured the essence of modern life, presenting our joys, frustrations, and contradictions in a way that feels both hilarious and relatable. What sets The Simpsons apart from other animated shows is its ability to touch on significant societal issues, often with a comedic twist. From political corruption to environmental concerns and the challenges of everyday life, the show has never shied away from addressing the pressing issues of the time. Its creators, led by Matt Groening, have managed to maintain a delicate balance, making complex topics digestible through humor while still encouraging viewers to think deeply about the world around them. Over the years, The Simpsons has evolved, staying relevant by continuing to reflect the changing landscape of the world, offering a lens through which we can examine ourselves and our society. This ability to adapt is one of the main reasons why The Simpsons has remained culturally significant. Its capacity to engage audiences of all ages, tackle current events, and even predict future ones has cemented its place in the hearts and minds of millions. But as time has passed, something truly fascinating has emerged. The Simpsons seems to have an uncanny ability to predict the future. What once seemed like humorous exaggerations or absurd plots now feel increasingly plausible, and some of the show's predictions have come shockingly close to reality. Are these merely coincidences, or does The Simpsons possess a unique insight into the future? Let's take a closer look at some of these eerie predictions and explore how they may have come to be. One of the most famous and jaw-dropping predictions was the election of Donald Trump. In a 2000 episode, the show depicted Trump as the President of the United States, a notion that was, at the time, ludicrous. But, as we now know, Trump did indeed win the 2016 election. What makes this prediction even more startling is the detail with which it was portrayed. The show even mirrored the iconic moment when Trump announced his candidacy by descending an escalator. Is it just a fluke, or does it suggest that The Simpsons has a strange ability to see into the future? Another chilling prediction came in 1993 when The Simpsons introduced the Osaka flu, a virus that spread rapidly and caused widespread panic. Fast forward to 2020, and the world was rocked by the COVID-19 pandemic, which bore striking similarities to the flu in the show. Both involved a fast-spreading virus originating from Asia and an overwhelmed public. While the show may have been using satire to comment on global health concerns, The parallels between the Osaka flu and the real-life pandemic are hard to ignore. Was this a glimpse into the future, or simply a reflection of societal fears? Then there's the unforgettable moment when Lady Gaga performed at the 2012 Super Bowl. In an episode from several years earlier, The Simpsons depicted Gaga performing a spectacular aerial entrance, flying above the crowd. In 2017, Lady Gaga did exactly that at Super Bowl 51, recreating the moment almost to perfection. The similarities were so striking that many began to question whether the show's creators had somehow foreseen this breathtaking performance. Moving on to technology, one of the most bizarre predictions involved a device that could translate the thoughts of infants. In a 1992 episode, The Simpsons introduced the concept of an infant translator, a gadget that could help parents understand their baby's needs. At the time, this seemed like pure science fiction. But today, with advancements in artificial intelligence, gadgets like the Sound Dream Baby Translator are doing just that, translating babies' cries into words. What seemed like an absurd idea in the 90s is now a reality, raising the question, did The Simpsons know something we didn't? Another mind-blowing prediction involves the rise of holographic technology. The Simpsons has frequently featured holograms, with one episode even showing Bart receiving an invitation in hologram form. Fast forward to the present, and holograms are becoming a mainstream technology, with applications in communication, entertainment, and advertising. We're already seeing the technology used in live performances and virtual events, and it's likely that by 2025, holograms will be as ubiquitous as smartphones. Could The Simpsons have been ahead of the curve, once again foreseeing a major technological leap? As we look at these uncanny predictions, it's clear that The Simpsons has had an almost surreal ability to reflect the world's changes, and in some cases, to predict them. Whether it's politics, technology, or entertainment, the show has managed to capture the essence of where society is headed, often with stunning accuracy. And as we approach the future, it's impossible not to wonder, what other predictions might The Simpsons have in store for us? As strange as it may sound, there's a growing sense that Springfield's antics may not just be a satirical look at our world, but a glimpse into what lies ahead. Just a few of the forecasts have materialized, including these. However, what is the explanation behind the capacity to predict the future? Could The Simpsons be expressing anything more profound about our society and its future? Or is it just a case of creativity and chance? In addition to making predictions about the past, The Simpsons have also offered a sneak peek into a future filled with both thrilling and terrible possibilities. Some of their forecasts appear more pertinent now than they were in 2025. In the next few years, we should observe how they could affect our lives. The first prediction is that automation and artificial intelligence will increase. The Simpsons has examined how automation affects society in a number of episodes. The fact that Homer loses his job to a robot is among the most disturbing situations. This concept doesn't seem that crazy now. From robotic waiters in Japan to sophisticated AI systems that can identify illnesses, automation is already revolutionizing sectors all over the globe. At what price does the future seem to be here? The next several years may see the loss of millions of jobs, according to recent research. Is the workforce going to be dominated by robots, or will new technologies usher in a period of prosperity and innovation? World economic collapse is the second prediction. Although The Simpsons has discussed economic crisis themes in a number of episodes, one forecast in particular has drawn attention: the potential financial collapse of the United States, which is mirrored in episodes when Springfield experiences a severe recession. The likelihood of a worldwide economic catastrophe becomes more imminent than ever as the globe struggles with the pandemic's consequences, inflation, and geopolitical tensions. As The Simpsons predicted, might 2025 be the year we encounter an unparalleled economic obstacle? The third prediction is for flying automobiles and advanced technologies. Flying automobiles look like a far-fetched idea, but in the world of The Simpsons, they are a commonplace reality. By 2025, companies like Sky and Samsung are prepared to introduce flying cars. Will we see a future we've seen in science fiction begin with this? If these developments materialize, we may be at the cusp of a revolution in transportation that will alter how we live and travel. Are you prepared to bid adieu to traffic congestion? Prediction 4. Music-based manipulation. In an episode where Bart and his band spread a subliminal message to enlist in the Navy, The Simpsons raise the possibility that music may be used as a weapon for manipulation. Despite the fact that this seems over the top, governments and businesses have really utilized entertainment to sway larger populations. One may wonder how much of the content we consume is intended to influence our beliefs without our knowledge in a world where computers choose the music we listen to. The fifth prediction is about black holes and the secrets of the universe. The Simpsons examined a black hole's devastating potential in a Halloween episode. Thanks to technological and space exploration developments, science is now closer than ever to solving these riddles. Given the growing funding for space research, 2025 may be the year we finally discover mysteries that fundamentally alter our conception of the cosmos. The Simpsons makes fascinating but cautionary predictions about everything from robots and flying automobiles to the secrets of space. The future is approaching more quickly than we think. Are we going to be able to adjust to these changes, or will they overwhelm us? It will be revealed in time. The Simpsons' forecasts, which seemed implausible, have left the world in confusion. That being said, this raises a disturbing question. How could an animated series have made so many predictions? Some contend that these forecasts are the product of astute social and technology trend analysis. The Simpsons creators are masters at analyzing trends and using comedy to extrapolate them into a wildly inflated future. The emergence of flying automobiles or the replacement of occupations by robots, for instance, are not implausible given the rate of technological advancement. In this way, The Simpsons serve as a satirical prism, exaggerating current events. However, some people don't think these forecasts are just coincidences. There are suspicions that The Simpsons may be filtering sensitive information that their authors have access to, such as the covert plans of countries or global elites. The forecast that Donald Trump will be president or that the economy may collapse are two examples that support this theory. These coincidental events have sparked conjectures about subliminal signals and perhaps a covert purpose at work. Regardless, one thing is certain. The Simpsons have succeeded in capturing our interest and igniting discussions about the capacity for observation, the impact of culture, and maybe the boundaries of coincidence. The issue still remains, though. Are we seeing straightforward jokes or cautions masquerading as satire? The Simpsons is more than simply an animated show. They are a phenomenon that has caused us to reevaluate how we see the future. From the election of Donald Trump to the development of artificial intelligence, their forecasts have caused us to question the extent to which what we now see as fantasy may come to pass. In addition to their capacity to make us laugh, The Simpsons excel at encapsulating the core of our society, including our paradoxes, anxieties, and hopes. Perhaps it is about satire that is so accurate that it ultimately exposes harsh facts rather than miraculous forecasts. The future is undoubtedly full of possibilities, regardless of whether you interpret these forecasts as warnings or coincidences. And the reason we can confront it like Springfield may be our capacity to adjust, grow, and laugh at ourselves. What do you think? Is there more to the Simpsons forecast than just their accurate depiction of our culture, in your opinion? This enigma has yet to be solved, so leave it in the comments.